digitizing this stuff. And I listened to stuff I hadn't heard in ages. And I was amazed because I'm listening to it with ears that I didn't have then. You know, and plus when you're doing something and you're first doing it, I don't think any artist can really hear what it really is. You have to distance yourself from it for a few years to really understand what it is. Like, I give you an example, Crimson Idol. Crimson Idol and Operation Mindcrime at Queensrÿche have always been the two records that our generation wants to compare to each other. And for the longest time, I thought Mindcrime was a better record. I really did. I thought track for track, it was a better record than Crimson Idol. But I went and I listened to the Idol about 2 years ago, and I heard it in a way I'd never heard it before because I hadn't heard it for so long. And I listened to it, and I thought, you know what? Mindcrime, as great as it is, I would say it's probably not better. I would just say they're different. You know, Mindcrime is a great record. But the Idol has this thing, and I can't really put my finger on what it is. I can hear it now more like you guys hear. See, the thing is, when you make a record, although you're privy to a lot of the inside stuff that happens, the artist will never get to hear the record for the first time. You know, when you remember where you were the first time you heard Back in Black, or whatever record that really moved you. Well, the person that makes it never gets that. We never get to hear it for the first time. You know, it takes years for us to remove ourselves from it. And even then, I don't know if you can ever really hear it. I mean, I remember where I was the first time I heard Sgt. Pepper, you know, or any record that was a milestone record. You remember where you were. The first time I heard Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath, I was over at my friend's house. We were seniors in high school playing pool at his house. And he put that record on, and it was like, that's one of those monumental moments in your life that you don't forget. You know, so, but the artist never gets that moment, you know, because you're the one in the kitchen cooking it, you know, so you don't ever get to taste it quite the same. But it's, like I said, that's probably the best answer I can give you because there is no definite thing that I could say one way or the other about any of them. You know? Yes, sir.
Oh.